All right. Now, this part of the business model canvas is the most important. Why do you say that, Mark? Well, okay, sometimes we tend to think about being in business to make money. So I'm going to point out three things very lightly. So you want to sell a product or a service. And in selling it, I mean, you want to get paid for a product or a service that you offer. That's number one. Number two, you want to ensure that you have made a profit, right? So selling the good or service is what we call revenue. When you remove all your expenses, that is the profits, okay? So we always talk about, you want to make profits, and we hear about how many big billionaire companies around the world are making how many profits. But I'm stopping right there because you normally make profit by deducting the expenses from the revenue, right? And that's normally how you get your profits. But there's a second way to get profits, and it focuses on your cost structure, all right? Now, I'm going to explain what cost structure is. Cost structure in your business model canvas looks at every single item that is going to be an expense to you to generate your product or service. So let me give you an example. With Home Kitchen Farms, we have to ensure that there is a light in the coop right throughout the night so that the chickens can treat the night like they treat the day. So they can be up and about eating right through the night so that they can actually come to maturity in the exact prescribed 6 weeks. 6 weeks from their day-old chicks to when it's time to process them and then turn them into some yummy food, right? So you have to have electricity. Another part of our cost structure with the Home Kitchen Farms must be the water, because the chickens must get water daily. And unless I'm going to set up a rain harvesting, the only way I could remove the water from the National Water Commission as a part of my expenses if I have a rain harvesting system where I'm probably collecting water from the rainfall and storing it, right? So that's probably one of the only ways that I could actually remove that cost. The third thing that would actually be a part of my cost structure when it comes on to the chickens is actually maintaining the coop, right? Because from time to time I may need to change a zinc. I use a mixture of plastic and metal zincs. So the metal ones after a while will start to rust. So those will need replacement sometimes. Again, we'll need to be cleaning out the coop. Another part of the cost structure will include the recurring cost of purchasing the batch of chickens, purchasing the chicken feeds, and also paying the staff that we have that does the processing of the chickens, right? And if we have a farmhand otherwise who is basically there to handle things while I'm not there or while anybody else in my family is not there, then that's a part of our cost structure. Let me give an example of the education business model, AJ Education and Technology Services Limited. When we were running our technology workshops, a part of our cost structure will include renting computer labs, right? That is an expense for us. Another part of our cost structure is the staff, the salaries for our staff, the fuel for our company vehicle to go to and from to meetings, to take staff to different drop points, because at the end of the day, this is another thing that's very important to remember with business. Whatever it is that you need to do to get the business working properly, it is on you as the owner. It is your responsibility. So sometimes, and I'm going to give you an example, sometimes even with a Home Kitchen Farm, sometimes when I need to actually get the staff member in particular to go ahead and kill the chickens efficiently based on where he lives, sometimes I have to drive to pick him up or drive to drop him off if he works late hours. That's just a part of it, because it would not be fair to just think that, okay, because I'm paying you, then I should give no consideration to how efficiently you can get to the location or how safe it is for you to use the public transport to get back home. So anything that is a part of the expense that you need to undertake to get your business moving is part of your cost structure. Salaries generally are a part of the cost structure, venue rent, what we call talent fees, etc. If it's a product, then of course acquiring the raw materials to put the product together is going to be part of your cost structure. So I want you to think about all the things that are going to be part of the cost structure for your business or your service. Put them in the form below, and I'll see you in the next video.